Hi there, it's Nick here. And in today's little tidbit, I'm going to answer a question actually. I had a question the other day that said basically, Nick, what should I spend my money on in business? Where's the best place to, really invest in business? And to me, I believe that there's sort of three really good places that you need to put your money into. Number one, undoubtedly, is anything marketing related. So, if you've got a choice of do I buy a new ute or do I spend money on marketing? The answer is hands down marketing. And the reason being is, that's a profit generator. In my book, The Profit Equation, I talk about, profit generator being something that can generate obviously money for you. And marketing is really, really, really critical. Now, should I spend money online or offline? And that's a good question. Now, I personally believe, depending on the type of avatar that you have, will give you a really good understanding of where you need to spend money. See, a lot of people, let's say in the business to business space, the people aren't looking at Facebook or looking at Instagram to do business. Maybe they're going to be on LinkedIn, which would be better, or maybe they're going to check you out on your website. So spending money on, let's say, Google Ads or SEO would probably be the way to go. If you're in the trade and construction industry, hands down, Google is the way to go, right? Now, number two, if you're going to go offline, well, fantastic. I mean, if you're somebody, that works outdoors, or you've got an opportunity to put signage up, maybe if you're in retail, well, spend money on the signage, especially if there's walk-through traffic. Dress up the shop to make sure it looks good. And most importantly, people are probably going to check you out online. But if you're in a, let's say an outdoor shopping complex or something like that, having signage out the front that captures people's imagination is always going to be good. Or they just need to walk into the store and then you do what you do, right? Number two place for spending money, my personal opinion, is in education where it comes to sales. How you position your business is really critical. And people go, I mean, what's that got to do with anything around the sales part? Well, to be honest, it's everything. Because a lot of people get a lot of leads, they get a lot of walk-through traffic, but they're just not converting. They're doing a lot of quotes, they're doing a lot of tenders, but they're not converting. So getting yourself really up to speed to spend money on sales is critical. I mean, that's what's called a profit activator out of my book, right? So an activation is how do I generate the leads, and then how do I activate them to go from clients, from prospects into clients. So spending money on sales education and knowledge and books and everything else that where it comes to selling, I think is really, really critical. And then number three, that's super, super important as well, obviously, is understanding, financial compounding. So where do you spend money? Well, having the right, software to see numbers, things like Xero, MYOB, any of these things are very, very critical, making sure that, you've got reporting that you can understand what's going on. Now, by the way, I'm not saying that don't spend any money on people. People are obviously ultra important, and especially if you're a business owner with more than one person, you need to spend good money on getting good people. But if not, across the board, I'd probably start with marketing, number one, number two, sales education, and number three, making sure that you've got really good books, really good reporting, so then you know exactly what's going on. Now, if I could just add a plus to that or a bonus, the next thing that I would definitely spend money on is business education. And the reason being is developing yourself and developing your business, but by developing yourself and having somebody like a coach or a thought leader to work with you, or a growth expert like we are, is definitely really cool. Now, if you want to know a little bit more about how we can help you grow your business, how you can invest for a significant return on investment, hey, just let us know. Just reach out in this video, PM me. You can get me at www.upcoach.com.au. Send me an email, nick@upcoach.com.au. All right, hope you're amazing. Remember, the only way is up.